So I think this is probably one of the Parfum de Marly fragrances that a lot of people have been waiting for, because this is definitely the most niche and it's the strongest from the entire collection. And also considering the fact that the autumn just began, this is going to be one of the fragrances that is going to be the best for this time of the year, because it has a lot of spices. It's a very dark, dense, leathery, warm, earthy, saffron, pink pepper, black pepper type of a fragrance. This one is called Karios. And I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the smell, the notes, longevity, performance, comparisons, all that good stuff. And I'm also going to let you know how it unfolded on my skin. But before I dive into the review and I give you my comprehensive thoughts on this fragrance, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of perfume-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and also give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would truly, truly mean a lot to me. So here we have Karios, and if you haven't seen these presentations in person, they are gorgeous. So there's this piece of tape holding the sleeve to the box, and the sleeve itself is actually very heavy duty. It's not super flexible. It's actually not paper thin, and I love that about it. And here you have the actual box. I love the fact that they put tissue paper to make sure that it doesn't come out of the box. This actually is very soft and velvety. You can tell there was a lot of money being poured into the presentation. I love how it's a little elevated, so it's not flush with the box. And you have the description, and then obviously it rests in there very comfortably, as you can see. And the box itself is super heavy duty. Now, of course, we're not wearing the box around our necks and showing it off. We are wearing the perfume, which in this case is an extrait, right? So this is an extrait de parfum concentration. So it is going to be a higher concentration of oil. So the expectation here is going to be that this is going to perform better than an eau de parfum, right? So we're looking for increased performance. Let me tell you something, Karios is going to be the best performing fragrance from the entire collection, period. Aragon, amazing. Valero, amazing. They're both going to give you in the vein of 8-9 hours. This is 10 to 12 hours. Karios, if you're a fan of this type of a DNA, you're going to fall in love with it. There's saffron, there's black pepper, there's pink pepper, there's patchouli, there's warmth. It's a little ambery in the dry down. It's leathery, it's elegant, it's mysterious, it's incredibly well put together. It's perfectly unisex. This one, I think, is going to be universally loved by both men and women. And, my favorite from the entire bunch is Aragon. I've made up my mind about it. I made up my mind about it actually last year, almost 12 months ago. I initially tried all three of these, and this is how you know they've been in production for a very, very long time. I met up with the president of Parfum de Marly, and he had the little mod bottles, and he says, "Steven, I wanna give you a sneak peek of something." So I was there along with another influencer, Angel, from the channel Cubano or Cubano, and I was given the sneak sniff. And I remember thinking, wow, this one is super dark, super mysterious, incredibly spicy, and that it is. Karios is spice overload, but in the best way possible. It's not going to make you sneeze. It's not going to make you cough. It's not one of those fragrances. You have a lot of this rich saffron. Look, if you like perfumes like Ombre Nomade, this is going to be your style. Very different. It falls within the same family, but very different. This is going to be for that type of a person. It's very dark, mysterious, very elegant. This is one where it's you're often seen in public, but you keep to yourself. This is for that lady or that gentleman that's very well put together. They convey a sense of mysteriousness and enigma. They're very enigmatic with their approach. It's that person where you see them walking down the block and you're like, I wonder what he's all about. I wonder what she's all about. People start to speculate what you do for a living, how much money you have in your bank account. You're always well put together. This is, a very modern composition. One thing that I said is Valero gives very classic vibes. Very gentlemanly as well. It's a bit masculine leaning for Valero, that is. But this one, along with Aragon, very modern, right? The spice in here, this is a very daring fragrance. This is unapologetic. This is a fragrance that you wear when you want to be seen, you want to be noticed. This is not quiet. This is not understated. This is not, introverted or, for that type of a personality. There's nothing timid about this at all. This is stunning. It is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. If you're a spice fan, forget about it. This is one that you have to very quickly put on your to sniff list. So I sprayed this 25 minutes ago, give or take. So let's do, and in the opening, interestingly enough, it's very bright. And it's not shared in the note breakdown, but I'm almost getting something anisic from this, like a star anise or like a licorice or something, but very fleeting, very, very fleeting. It's anisic in the opening, and then it very quickly, fades into like this other type of a spice DNA. Oh, this is so good. This is so, so good. But I'm going to be honest with you. This is the perfume that I have to be honest, I have to be in the mood to wear it. So this is one where if I'm just, I wake up and I'm like, okay, give me something fresh, Valero is the way to go. Forget about it. Valero is like a 7 days out of the week type of a fragrance for me. This is one where it's like, oh, it's a dressed up event. It's an elegant evening. I have to be dressed to the nines and really convey that vibe. Okay, I'm going to go with Karios. Karios is such a spicy gem. I mean, you smell this and you're like, yeah, I know this is going to last. I know I'm going to get 10, 11, 12 plus hours longevity from it. Like, this is no joke. It is fantastic. Uniqueness and overall smell. It is unique. Of course, I'm sure you've tried other black pepper fragrances, other ambery fragrances, other saffron fragrances, other leathery fragrances. That's what this is, right? It has a leathery vibe, and saffron and leather go hand in hand because saffron is used in the synthesis of a leather accord. But at the same time, this also does its own thing, which is commendable, remarkable, and I love it. Like I said, I got to be in the mood to wear this one, and I go to events maybe once or twice a week. And especially this time of the year, forget about it. I'm going to be wearing this one a lot. However, it's not going to trump or overtake the frequency with which I'm going to be wearing Aragon. Aragon is like my new signature. My two new signature scents are Aragon and one from another brand, which I'd rather not mention in this video, but I love this stuff. I really, really love Karios. It's going to be such an amazing fragrance for everybody to check out if you're a spice lover. That's it. Look, longevity is 12 hours. Great for the fall and winter as far as the versatility is concerned. Perfectly unisex. You have to be a fan of spice. And as far as the presentation is concerned, Parfums de Marly really did their thing with this presentation. The most elegant presentation that the brand has ever put out. Extrait de Parfum concentration, which explains why there's going to be that enhanced or improved performance with comparison to some of their older releases. And just this year we had Castley, and I've been freaking loving Castley in the summertime as well. Shared it with a good friend of mine who lives about 15 minutes away from me. He can't get enough of it. He's going to be purchasing a bottle of it as well. Look, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I sincerely hope that you took something of value from today's episode. And of course, if you did, please do consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and also giving this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would truly mean the world to me. So thanks again so much for joining me. I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow with a new episode.